So a while back I made a video talking about the Trickster and how his inclusion in Dead by Daylight doesn't really fit the aspect of the growing roster of killers Dead by Daylight has. And as of the recording of this video, Nemesis comes out next week, and I can see why Nemesis would fit in just because he is a horror icon, but the Trickster just doesn't grab my attention. I did end up picking him up and trying him, and not to my surprise, he was very underwhelming. His ability was not good in my opinion. He just throws a bunch of knives, whereas a Huntress, you can throw axes or hatchets and two-shot a person. But in his case, he carries 60 kunais, but they don't do much damage, and you have to hit him enough times to even hurt them. In my time playing against him, also, it's not really fun, just because he, like I said, is very underwhelming. I have gone up against him maybe 5, 6 times, and I've only been killed by him once. That's how bad this killer's ability is, and just how easy it is to get away from him. Like, yeah, everyone has the weapon, and you can two-hit someone with your weapon and down him, but his ability just isn't what everyone else's is. Just like in the gameplay you're seeing right now, Pyramid Head, he digs his big knife into the floor and he can launch it forward a short distance, but that also does damage. It hurts them 1 health state, but it's a tiny circle that goes around the character, and if you hit him enough times it hurts them. But going against him survival wise isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's not fun to go against him just because you know that he's easily avoidable. And what I mean by that is, yeah, he throws his kunais a little fast, but a lot of them miss. All you literally have to do is a zigzag pattern and you're basically just dodging everything he throws. Yeah, maybe 6 is a little too much. In the one game I did get killed by him, 60 was a lot because he just keeps throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing, and it wouldn't stop. And he even gets this ability where if he hits someone enough times, he goes into a fury and he just launches at like machine gun speed, and it's just non-stop. But his ability is very, very underwhelming, and his inclusion in this game wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I already had low expectations of him being in the game, but I do not like his ability one bit. This has nothing to do with backstory or with lore, but to me he just didn't fit in this game, and in my opinion I am still sticking to that. The ironic thing about the Trickster being added to this game was that I don't even think after a month of him being in the game, Dead by Daylight or Behavior started teasing the addition of Nemesis. At the time we didn't know it was Nemesis, we just knew it was someone from the Resident Evil franchise, but it wasn't even a month at that point to where they decided that they were going to tease Nemesis. And it's just, I think they knew that the Trickster wasn't going to be a very big attention grabber to much of the audience, and I can see that because not everyone plays him. I'm seeing a lot more blights now, and like I said, I've only gone up against him a handful of times, but he just isn't very fun to play or play against. I can see why people had such a big fascination with the Trickster, especially when he was first announced, was because of where he's from, his background, everything like that, but he just doesn't fit the killer aesthetic that a lot of the killers in this roster have. They all have detached limbs, or they just look the part of what a horror game is meant to be, and he just doesn't have that. Aesthetic doesn't really mean much, but in a horror game like this it should mean a lot, and the ability he has is just very underwhelming, and I do not like the way he turned out. I am though excited for Nemesis because I have seen gameplay, and from what I can tell he seems pretty overpowered, I guess. I just have to wait and see what he's like, but he does come out next week as the recording of this video. Right now as of today is June 9th, so roughly 6 days. But yeah, those are my opinions on why I feel that the Trickster didn't deserve to be added to this game. If you disagree, then go ahead. Yeah, like I said, it's my opinion. You have the right to disagree, but as for me, the Trickster does not fit in this game. I think that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.